Welcome to this Pilates class, which is hosted by Traverse Journeys. I am Lee Vallely, and I will be the Pilates teacher and one of the hosts for our France trip coming up in May and our Mexico trip coming up in October of this year, 2025 as well. So I am going to be teaching a Pilates mat class, and I'm so happy for any of you that are going to be participating, whether later with the video or now. So we're going to get started, and we'll be starting lying on our back. So we'll come into this position, okay, and we'll roll down onto our back. I think everyone can see me pretty well. And I want you to find this long neutral position of your spine. Your feet are directly in front of your knees, and your knees are directly up from your hips. Your arms are alongside your body. I want everyone to pull their shoulder blades down their back ribs gently, and then just resettle your ribs so you feel this long neutral position on your mat. Relax your jaw and your facial muscles. Breathe in and out through the nose as much as you can. As we exhale, I want you to draw your navel down and feel this sort of hollowing tautness in the lower abdominals. That's your transverse abdominis, which we use a lot in our Pilates. As you inhale, allow your breath to expand your ribs, let them open like an accordion or a slinky. Exhale, close them, and draw the navel down again. One more time, breathing in. Exhale, roll your low back off the mat, pointing your tailbone up towards your knees, and continue rolling up. This is a pelvic curl. I want you to push into your feet, reach your knees, soften the ribs, abs are deep. Push into the triceps, inhale, and exhale, roll down. Feel the weight of the bones of your back imprinting back down onto the mat, all the way to your neutral position. Inhale again. Exhale first, draw the navel down. Feel that deep activation in the lower abs, rolling up, pushing into the feet, reach the knees. Keep your legs as parallel as you can. Inhale and exhale, roll down. Keep gliding your shoulders away from your ears, tailbone pointing up, then it points forward to reclaim that neutral position of the spine, and two more. Exhale. Tilt the pelvis. This is ab work, a nice stretch on the low back. We lift into the bridge. Using your hamstring and glutes, breathe in and exhale, roll down, deepening the abs, stretching the back, and then elongate to your neutral position. One more time, breathe in and exhale. Using your breath to activate your core, roll up, lift, find those strong hamstring, glutes, and spinal muscles, and roll down, getting a little mobilization and articulation in our spine, all the way to neutral. From here, I want you to bring your knees and ankles all the way together, clasp your fingers, and rest your head in your hands. Elbows are just in your peripheral vision. You can see them. Inhale. Exhale, draw the navel down and lift the head and chest and flex forward. Inhale, hold the position. Exhale, elongate as you lower down. So really try to feel that length in your spine. Inhale. Exhale, lift, flex forward, pulling the abdominal wall down. Inhale and exhale. Keep lengthening. Find just a little bit more space in the vertebra. Inhale and exhale, lift. Inhale, lift higher. Exhale, lengthening down, 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 and one more time. Exhale, pull the navel down, lift. Try not to pull in the head. Inhale, lift higher, and exhale, lowering all the way down. Now we're gonna add on, breathing in, exhale, lift the head and chest again. Inhale here, exhale, rotate your trunk, shoulders, head, and ribs to the right. Keep your chest lifted. Now come back to the center, lift higher, and exhale, rotate to your left. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, rotate to your right. As we come back, lift the chest, and again, avoid pulling on the head. Exhale, rotate to your left. And one more set. Breathe in to the center. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, back to center. Try to rest the head in the hands. Exhale, rotate left. Inhale, back to the center. Now lift a little higher. Pull those lower abs down and elongate all the way down. Bringing your arms to the side of your body, glide your shoulder blades down again, relax your ribs and bring one leg to tabletop and then bring the second, pressing the legs together. Rotating to the right with your legs now, your knees are even and pressed together, your left hip lifts off the mat but not your left shoulder. Exhale, navel draws down and bring those left ribs back to the mat. Inhale, rotate to your left. Exhale, come back to the center, find more length of your spine. Inhale, rotate right, keep that left shoulder on the mat. Exhale, draw the navel down, find the length of your body. Inhale, rotate to your left. Exhale, come back. Now stay here a moment, bring your arms up, fingers point to the ceiling, palms face in. Keep the legs pressed together. Do it again. Rotate right with your legs. Your pelvis rotates. Left hip lifts, not shoulder. Exhale, come back. Now we're not having arm support, so more core. Inhale, rotate to your left. Exhale. Pull the abs down. Glide your shoulder blades down to avoid tension. Nice. Inhale, rotate right. Exhale, return. And one more to even out. Rotating left, and come back to the center. And from here, just take your hands to your knees, hug your knees towards your chest, and just rock a little side to side. Let the back release. And then circle the knees apart and bring them back together. And again. And let's do two more. Breathe, relax, and then reverse your circle. Circling the other direction. And two more. And one more. Coming back to the center position. Bring your knees right over your hips. And take your hands, keep your hands on the knees. We're going to go into a series of abdominals. And if your neck starts to strain, take your hands behind your head, okay? Don't allow your neck to strain, because this is a lot of abdominal work without your hands behind your head. So do take your hands back as needed. We're going to lift the head and chest, staying here. Hands are at the knees. You're going to push those knees energetically up into the hands. You're going to straighten your legs on a diagonal. Reach your arms behind you. Keep your chest really lifted. Circle the arms around, take them back to the knees, and lift the chest more. Here we go. Inhale, stretch away. Exhale, wrap those arms around, bend the knees. Inhale. Exhale, pull it back to the center. Inhale, arms and legs away. Exhale, come back, two more. Inhale and exhale. And one more. And wrap around, staying here. Let's lower the head a moment. Let the neck release. Breathe in. And exhale, come back up to this position. Now again, if it's too much for your neck, keep your hands behind your head. Otherwise, take your hands to the right knee and straighten the left leg. Push the right knee up toward the ceiling. Stretch that left leg and change legs. Do it again. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Reach one leg. Really straighten it. And again, breathe in and out. Inhale, exhale. And stop here with the left knee bent, the right leg straight. Hands now do come behind the head. You're gonna rotate to the right as you bend the right knee, straightening the left, and change. Now we're rotating the trunk. Legs are bending and straightening. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Lift the chest. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Breathe in and out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And one more left. Come back to the center. Lift the chest more. Lower right foot, left foot, and lower the head and chest. And bring the arms down to the side of the body. And just take a moment here, let your neck relax. Feel your breath. Reconnect to yourself. And we're going to straighten our right leg and straighten our left leg. All the way to the floor, press your legs together. Lift the arms above your head, palms face the midline. We're going to go into a Pilates roll-up. Inhale, lift the head and chest, look forward. Exhale, rolling up. Finding this beautiful tall C position. Very nice, everyone. Inhale here and exhale. Tilt your pelvis. It's rolling back. Your arms are reaching. Your shoulders are down. You're pressing your legs together until your shoulder blades hit the mat. Then everything lowers down. Shoulders, neck, head, and arms. We're going to repeat it. Inhale, lift the head and chest. Exhale. Roll up. Arms are right in front of the shoulders. Shoulders down. Pull those abs deep. This is a beautiful tall C position. And exhale, rolling the pelvis back. Shoulders down. So deep in the abs. Beautiful, everyone. And arms back. Again, inhale, reach the arms forward, lift the chest. Exhale. So deep in the abs. Articulating your spine. Breathe in. And exhale, roll back, reach, shoulders down, keep going deeper, and we're going to do one more. Inhale, lift, exhale, roll up. Very nice. Inhale, and exhale, roll down. Keep pulling the abs in, reach the arms, and bring the shoulders, neck, head, and arms down. And now lift the arms up to the ceiling and hug the right knee into your chest and take your hands to your right knee and gently stretch the hip. And from here, just draw a little circle in the hip joint with the hand. So let the hip relax completely and then reverse the circle. Easy movement in your joint. Very nice. And take your right leg, stretch it up to the ceiling. This is a gentle stretch. We're going to flex the foot and point the foot. Flex the foot, point the foot. 3 more. Flex it, point it. Get a little brain mapping from the foot all the way to the brain and point the foot. Now rotate the ankle 4 and 3 and 2. Your left hamstring is gently pressing into the mat and then reverse it. And again, and 2 more. Breathe through your nose. Bend your knee. Take your left hand to your right knee. Twist to your left. Look right. Pull that right shoulder blade down your back ribs. Feel your right sit bone reach towards your left foot. The length of your spine, the length of your trunk, continuing to lengthen that right side as you breathe into those tight spaces and release into your breath. On our next exhale, roll to your back using your core and straighten your spine. Bring left leg to tabletop. Reach the right leg down. Let's hug that knee in. So hug the left knee in for a moment. Little tiny circle. Again, just calming the hip down and reverse it. Can you feel the head of your femur bone gently circling right in its joint pocket? And then straighten the leg to the ceiling and flex the foot and point the foot and flex. Shoulders are down and point and reach. Feel and see your ankle. Work with the integrity of your alignment of your ankle joint and foot. So important for our overall health. Now rotate the ankle, and again, and one more. Keep breathing and reverse the ankle, rotating, and again, and one more. Relax, bend the knee. Take right hand to left knee, twist to your right, look left, reach that left sit bone towards your right foot, drawing the wall abdominals gently in, glide the left shoulder down and release it to your breath. Breathe through the nose, calming your nervous system with your breath. Breathe in again, exhale, roll to your back. Bring left foot to mat, bring right foot to mat, and straighten your spine. Bring your arms to the side of the body. Press those triceps down to the side of the body again. From here, breathe in. One more time, exhale, tilt the pelvis. So we roll the low back off, tailbone points up, strong through your abdominals, and roll up into the bridge. From here, push down into the left foot, bring your right leg to tabletop. Now the hip bones are trying to be as even as they can be. This is a long bone on the right. It's going to drag that hip down. So reach the right knee up to the ceiling. Press into those triceps. Now lower the right toes to the mat. Float the right leg up to the ceiling. Inhale, tap the toes. Exhale, lift. Again, inhale. Reach the knee away. Lift it back up. Drawing the center in. Use your breath. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, exhale, two more, reaching the knee away, floating it up, keeping your hips as high as you can without strain, and lower the right foot all the way down. Now realign your bridge, lengthen your low back so you're not hyperextending, push into right foot, lift left leg, inhale, lower, exhale, lift, inhale, exhale, relax your head, which releases the tension in your neck. Again, strong triceps, strong right foot, two more. Exhale, lift, one more, and lift, and lower the foot. Now find your bridge. Again, ribs softer than your ribs soft, pelvis higher, tailbone pointing a little more up to the ceiling. Inhale, reach your knees as you roll down, stretching your back again. Coming all the way to your neutral position. From here, hug your right and your left knee into your chest and roll up to a seated position. From here, opening our legs just about hip width. All right, nice long spine, reaching your arms forward, palms face the midline. Now abs in, get those shoulders right over the hips as much as we can. Inhale. As we exhale, nod your chin towards your chest, mobilizing your cervical spine, your neck, then your upper spine, your middle, and the lower remaining spine. Arms right forward from your shoulders, shoulders down. Inhale, take the shape a little bit more over the legs. Exhale, roll up, 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 and find that beautiful vertical position. Very nice. Again, breathe in. Exhale, neck, upper, middle, lower portions of the spine, flexing. Inhale, take the shape a little more forward. Exhale, roll up. Find that length of your spine. Two more, breathe in. This is a nice hamstring stretch. As you pull the abdominal wall so deep, you're getting so much core here, but you're getting this release in the spine. Inhale. A little more forward, exhale, roll up. Ribs center in, abs center in, crown of the head long, and one more time, breathe in, and exhale. Keep the feet flexed, press the hamstrings into the mat, inhale, go a little further, exhale, roll up, all the way up, find that beautiful length, and relax and shake those legs out, and let's come all the way down to our side. Rely on our side. From this position, your underneath arm is straight and the palm faces up, and our head rests on our arm. The top arm will be like a kickstand with the fingers pointing forward. Now, press your legs together. You want your shoulders stacked, your ribs, and your hips. Look down at your legs quickly, ensuring they're right out from your hips. And then come back to this position. Find a little waistline here and wrap that top shoulder down. Breathing in. Exhale, press the legs together as you lift them. Inhale, lower the legs, they hover right above the mat. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Keep the shoulders down. Exhale, ribs in, abs in. Carry that energy into the legs. Inhale, lower, but hover them above the mat. Exhale, lift. Relax your neck by resting your head on your hand. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale, everyone looks wonderful. 1 more time. Exhale. Now stay here. Lower the bottom leg only. And lift the leg up and down. Exhale, lift. Inhale. Use your core. Use your pelvic floor. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Top shoulder down. Hold on to that underneath waistline. 3 more. And 2 more. And 1 more. Leave the legs all the way together. Press them together. Now lift them higher. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Hips are stacked. 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. And hold those legs. Reach the legs. Take that top arm up. Find your balance. Bring that top shoulder blade down. And lower the legs. Very nice. Bring the palm down. Bend the knees. Take them right in front of your hips. Don't lose your waistline and keep your knees even. From here, bring your top leg directly forward. Now, again, lengthen your top side. So we're not here collapsing in our obliques. Now, internally rotate your top joint, your hip joint, so that you're targeting your glute med, this outer hip. Relax your foot. And you're going to circle, circle, and circle. Abs are in, waistline here, shoulder down. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1 reverse. Everything is so stable. Just mobilizing in the hip joint, targeting this outer hip. And 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. Pausing here, lower the foot, lift it. Inhale, tap, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Hold that trunk. Hold the core strong. 4, shoulders are down, neck is relaxed. And 2, pelvic floor, engage and release it. And pause, bend the knee. From here, take your underneath arm forward, relax your head, twist away, keep your knees even, and just enjoy a little movement to release your obliques. Breathing in for 3 counts. Exhale for just a little bit longer. 1 more time, breathe in and exhale. And roll back onto your side. We're going to sit up. We'll do it all on the other side. So swinging around, sliding down, underneath arm, rest the head, palm faces up, reach that arm. Now, glance down at your legs, make sure they're right out from your hips. And then we have our hips stacked, our ribs stacked, our shoulders stacked. Top palm down, fingers forward, waistline, shoulder. Exhale, lift. Lots of rules, I know. Inhale down. Again, exhale. You'll notice one side usually feels a little more available than the other. So just notice that for yourself. Exhale. Press those legs together. Use that midline of energy, that deep, stabilizing core midline energy. Again, exhale, reach the legs. Inhale, lower. 3 more, exhale. Inhale. 2 more, reach, lengthen, more length than height. 1 more, staying here, lower the bottom leg only. And lift it up and down, nice and strong and crisp. Lift and lower. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. 3 more, and 2 more, and 1 more. Hold those legs together, press them and lift them higher. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Don't lose that underneath waistline. 4, 3, 2, and hold, hold, hold. Take that arm up, reach, wrap that shoulder down, hold that strong core, press those legs together, and lower the arm and hand and bend the knees. Make sure your knees are even, so our pelvis is stable and even as well. And reach that top leg forward. Now reclaim that waistline, internal rotation, relax the foot, and circle. 2, 3, use your breath. Breathe with it. Let it be the engine of your movement. And reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And then little taps. Tap down and up. Again, everything's stable. Hold that waistline. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Bend the knee. Take that underneath arm forward. Bring that underneath shoulder down and twist away. Keep your knees even. Make sure your spine is, your pelvis rather, is as neutral as it can be. Breathe. And exhale. And again, breathe in. And exhale. And rolling back onto your side, we're going to turn and lie all the way down on our belly. So once you lie on your belly, we're going to be going into a Pilates back extension. So pressing our legs together. Tuck the chin under so your neck is long and your ears are in line with your shoulders. Now bias your pubic bone so it's slightly down into the mat and scoops up towards your rib cage. So you feel this sense of length of the low back. You turn the glutes on gently, you turn the interior core on. Palms and arms pressed to the side of the body. Float the shoulders away from the mat. Hover your forehead above the mat. Feet stay on the mat, legs pressed together. Inhale, lifting your head and chest. Neck stays long. Feel your chest shine slightly forward without losing your interior core. Exhale, lower down and hover your forehead. Again, inhale, reach the crown of the head. Breathing in, exhale, lengthen, lengthen down. Again, inhale, lift. Press those arms to the side of your body. Exhale, and elongate down. 2 more times. Inhale, breathe in and lift, but pull those abs in and up. Exhale, down. 1 more time. Inhale, extend. And exhale, lower down. Palms under your shoulders. Push up to your quadruped position. Now from here, you're going to bring your hands slightly in front of your shoulders, knees under the hips. So before we go into planking, let's round the spine, tuck the chin, stretch the back, activate your interior core. Breathe. And now as we inhale, extend all the way out to your neutral position. And once again, just gently shine your chest forward to activate the muscles of your spinal extensors. Come back to neutral. Now you're going to bring your right foot out to the mat. And you can stay on your left knee as needed if you feel like this is enough for you today. Or you can join your right leg with your left. Point your right foot. Look up slightly and pull the chin underneath you. So your ears are in line with your shoulders are in line with your hips and your ribs and your shoulders all in one line. Now exhale, lift the right leg. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift it. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Inhale, hollow your armpits, point them down toward the floor. 4 corners of your palms and finger pads. 3 more. Breathe and lower. Exhale. Inhale, keep your anterior core, your front body so strong. Lower that right foot. If you prefer, you can bring that right knee down and work just with the left leg with your right knee on the mat, or
Join it with the left and lift the left leg and down. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Reach the leg. Lower with control. Exhale. Don't lose your ribs. Don't lose your abs. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. 1 more. Return the foot. Bring both feet to the mat. Bend each knee. Widen your knees. Touch your big toes. And sit back in your rest pose. Now wrap your armpits down toward the mat. Point them down like headlights pointing down. So your shoulder blades are wide, they're abducting, they're spreading across your back. Now drip your tailbone down. Feel the trunk as you exhale. Just sink with some density over your thighs. Do that again. Breathe into the belly. Breathe into the ribs, expanding them. Exhale, lift the navel toward the spine. Close the ribs. And release into your breath, letting your back release. And slowly come up. Cross your legs over. And let's come back to this position. So bring your feet back onto the mat. Take your hands behind your thighs. Lift your spine. Find that beautiful length of the spine from the tailbone and the sit bones all the way to the crown of the head. Long, beautiful, really nice, everyone. Inhale. Exhale, tilt the pelvis back. Again, feel the activation here. Feel the release of your spine and rolling back all the way, bringing feet closer, relaxing arms to the side of the body. Bring right leg to tabletop. Breathe in. Exhale, bring your left leg to tabletop. Move from your center. Move from your breath. Lift the arms up and back. Palms face the ceiling. Shoulders are down. Inhale. Exhale, lift the head and chest. Reach your arms forward and look directly forward. Inhale, lift the arms and lower arms, head, chest. And again, exhale, lift, look forward, shoulders away from the ears. Really stretch those arms. Inhale and lower down. 3 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale and lower. 2 more. Exhale, lift. Shoulders are down, but arms reach. Shoulders, neck, head, and arms. 1 more time, adding on. Exhale. Staying here. Straightening your legs on a diagonal. Feel free to take 1 hand behind the head so your neck doesn't strain. Breathe in and exhale, pump those arms. 100. Inhale. That's it. Exhale. Breathe in. Lift the chest. Exhale. 1 or both arms. 1 can support your head. Inhale. Press your legs together. Exhale. Draw the navel down. Breathe in. Exhale. Widen the chest a little. Keep going. Halfway there. Breathe in. And exhale. 2 more. Strong, straight arms. Working the triceps and lats as well as the abs. 1 more. And exhale and pause. Bend the knees. Woo, hug the knees in. Relax. Roll your head from side to side. Move from your hairline. Feel all of that release. And come back to your neutral position. Straightening your right leg, straightening your left leg. Bring your legs again all the way together. Lift the arms for another Pilates roll up. Palms face in, ribs soft, abs deep, legs pressing together and down into the mat. Lift the head and chest, look forward. Exhale, roll up, 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 and find that beautiful sculpt position. Straightening the spine. We're going to open the arms to the side of the body, turn the palms to the ceiling. Now your arms are like wings off your back, so they're not hanging, they're reaching. Flex your feet. If you need to bend the knees a little for your hamstrings, to feel that release in your hamstrings and or your hip flexors, please feel free to do so. Breathe in. We're rotating to our right, and we have a rotation and then a little pulse going further. Come back to center. To our left, It's inhale, exhale, rotate back, breathing in here. Again, exhale, we rotate. We have a little pulse going further, inhale, center. And exhale, inhale back. Again, exhale, inhale. And rotate, hip bones stable, return one more each way. Exhale, inhale, and exhale, come back to the center and just gently fold over your legs and take a stretch and breathe. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time, relaxing shoulders, let your back release, your hips, your hamstrings, and roll up. All right, coming on to our knees. So this is a bother for your knees. We're going to be on our left knee, and we're going to straighten our right leg straight out. So I'll be not mirroring you, your right leg. So I'm opposite you, your right leg stretched out. Now, if this is too much on your left knee, you can come all the way down to this position, supporting your trunk with your left elbow. All right, and hand here or here. If you're on your knees, we'll be in this position, right leg out, and we'll reach our left arm down and support our trunk with our left arm, shoulder away from the ear. Let's take right hand to the hip and lift your right leg. Lower the leg, lift the leg. You can be on your left hip. If that's a little more available for you, we lower. Now, if your neck begins to strain without rotating your shoulders, just look down. It will unload the neck slightly. 3 more. Just going to do a couple. Exhale and inhale. And 1 more. Now leave the leg up, flex the foot. Circle 5, 4. Ribs in, abs in, shoulders away from the ears. And reverse 5. Lift, outer hip and thigh. 2 more. And 1 more. Point the foot, lower the leg, come to the knees, or sit up if you're on your hip. And you'll lie down on your right hip if you're doing it on your hip. And we straighten our left leg on hip or on our right knee. And now you're going to reach your right arm down or your right elbow. So if you're on your hip, you're going to be here on your elbow, not on your hand, so your shoulder is not supported. Here we go. Lifting left leg. We lower the leg. Exhale, lift the leg. Inhale, ribs in, push out of this arm. Strong, stable shoulder here. 3 more. And down. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Beautiful. 1 more. Stay here. Flex the foot. Circle 8, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. Breathe. 1. Reverse 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Now straighten that foot or point that foot, stretch it out, lower the leg. We're going to turn toward our mat and walk your knees back into this diagonal position. So we're in a long diagonal position. Yes? 4 corners of the palms, finger pad, thumb pads. Now for some of us, you might want to go to your feet, in which case you would be here, but nothing changes. No sagging, no dropping the head. So you can do your push-ups here in this half diagonal position, or you can come to your feet if you prefer. We're going to bend those elbows, take them slightly back, press back up. Inhale, exhale. If you're on your knees, it's the same movement. Only go as far as you can without dropping the hip, dropping the head. Keep that head up a little more. Miss Andrea, that's it. Again, inhale, exhale, 3 more. Breathe in, pull the ribs up, abs up. 2 more. Keep that spine long. 1 more. Lift, lower each foot, or knee rather, widen the knees if they're not. Sit back, stretch, breathe, relax. Allow your breath to enter deeply into your abdominal cavity. Ooh, and coming back up, we're just going to carefully lie all the way back down for our last exercise. Now you're going to reach your arms forward. We're going to do a half swim. We're not going to do the whole swim today. Pilates swim. Press your palms gently into the mat. Tuck your chin under. Lift your spine, pull your pubic bone slightly up toward ribs, abs in, shoulders away from ears, armpits pointing down towards your mat. Lift your legs. Don't lose your anterior core. Breathe in and paddle the legs. Breathe into 3, 4, 5, and exhale 3, 4, 5. And inhale 3, 4, 5. Ribs up, abs up. One more like this, and exhale. Now just lift the arms, hover them, turn the thumbs to the ceiling, leave your arms still, swim your legs. Breathe in. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more. Inhale, shoulders down. Exhale 3, 4, 5. 1 more. And exhale and pause and lengthen your spine and lower down. And palms one more time under the shoulders. Press up. One more time, walk the knees out, touch big toes, and sit back and relax. Once more, point your armpits toward your mat, like headlights, so you feel this widening across the back of your shoulders, and your shoulders themselves are in a little better alignment. Walk your hands over to your right. Take your left hand to your on top of the right and lean slightly left. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more time. Inhale up that left side. As we exhale, our tailbone drips down. Our shoulders glide away from ears. We lean gently into that left side. Opening up the ribs, the fascia, expanding the lobes of your lungs. Coming back to the center. Walking over to the left with your hands, right hand on top of left. Keep that tailbone pointing down. Wrap those shoulders down. Breathe up that right side. Just notice, are there any differences in either side? Again, inhale. And exhale. And back to the center. We're going to come up and have a sit. Bring our feet together. Gently press your feet together. Let the thighs open, pressing our thighs down, anchoring our sit bones and our tailbone. So like a little 3-legged stool. Widen the collarbones. Airy crown of the head. Breathe into the body as you release into the hips. Relax the muscles of your face. Hinge forward, keeping that nice long spine. So spinal extensors still active. Chest up slightly. Press those thighs down. And then just gently roll forward, rounding. Relax your neck. Breathe into those tight spaces wherever they might be. And on our next inhale, we'll rise up, elongating the spine again, crossing our ankles, taking our hands to our knees, lengthening the spine, bringing your head back so that your ears are right over your shoulders. Beautiful. And rotate the skull right and rotate it left. No movement in the shoulders. Allow your neck to move right at the hairline, right? Relax the muscles of your face. Relax your lips. And one more time. Notice the movement. Notice the range in your neck. Don't force your range. Come back to the center position. Reach our arms out. Inhale, lift the arms up, gather all that good energy. Clasp your fingers. Exhale, stretch. And reach those arms out. And we are done. Thank you so very much. Great work.